So before discussing about the module SAP MM, we start with the introduction to the ERP. What are the ERP packages available in the market? The goals and objectives of ERP, then history of SAP,
Okay.
how this SAP is providing the solutions to the industries,
Mm-hmm.
what are technical modules, what are functional modules,
Okay.
the business process,
Mm-hmm.
and the necessity of SAP MM module, the
Mm-hmm.
purpose of SAP MM module, where the business process of SAP MM module will start and where it ends. So first, what is an ERP? So ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. So enterprise means a well-established organization or a company. When we take any organization, we need some sort of the resources to run the organization, like manpower, material, machinery, money, and method, with proper planning of purchase, production, sales, quality, maintenance. Any company using the resources by planning to improve or to develop or to grow rapidly by planning of all these resources like people, machines, money, materials, etc. to run the day-to-day business process. We call it as a ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning. Now in the market, there are so many ERP products or packages available. We cannot give an exact figure that these are the number of the ERP packages available. You cannot say 10 ERP packages are available or 15 or 20. There are so many ERP products or packages available in the market. For example, in India, there is a product called Tally. Previous down the line 10 years back or so, or 5 years or whatever it is, famous for accounting package. Very small scale entrepreneurs are using this product, this Tally. And in the recent times, down the line 3 years back, I can say, it is declared as one of the ERP product and which is listed under ERP segment. Now it is renamed as Tally ERP, used only in the country India. If you go out of the country India, nobody knows what is this product called Tally. Okay. In the similar manner, there are so many ERP products like IDMS, Qualcomm, Focus ERP, Wings ERP, which are used in different origins, in different countries, which are not used in the country India. Like how this product Tally ERP used in the country India, in the similar manner, there are so many other ERP flavors which are used in other countries, other origins. But I don't know about this IDMS. I don't know about this Qualcomm, Focus ERP, Wings ERP. But they are there, which are treated as ERP segments. So that's the reason there is no figure. You can say 10 ERP products available in the market or 15 ERP products available in the market, etc. If you take globally, universally, these are the ERP packages or products available in the market. They are not only the ERP packages, apart from that, they are the companies, they are the organizations. Only the fourth one is just a ERP product, but it is not a company. JD Edwards. It was founded by three people, James David Edwards, but it is not a company. Where are the remaining flavors are? They are the organizations as well as ERP products: SAP, Oracle, PeopleSoft, Bond, Microsoft Dynamics, Ramco. Companies as well as ERP products. So whatever the ERP packages or products available in the market, in the ERP environment, SAP is the aggressive leader in the ERP environment. The aggressive product and aggressive company. So we can say 80 to 85% of the market has been captured by SAP itself in the ERP environment. If you talk about who is the next competitor, means you may consider Oracle. You may, but not a compulsory. Whereas the other ERP products, they are just for namesake as of now in the market. Okay, they are just for namesake. And you might be seeing in somewhere some companies may be using Microsoft Dynamics, but even those people also migrated to the SAP. So all the non-SAP ERP products companies who are using has been migrated to SAP itself. Coming to the goals and objectives of ERP, the reason for going for ERP implementations are using application in day-to-day business process to increase productivity, reduce the cost of production, increasing system performance, and customer satisfaction. That is quick ROI to the company, where ROI stands for return on investment. The fourth one is very, very important. Customer satisfaction. That is quick ROI to the company, where ROI stands for return on investment. Now we talk about our product called SAP AG. It's a registered and trademark. It is not only an ERP product, it is an organization, company founded in the year 1972 by former IBM employees. So these guys are working previously in IBM company. They came out of IBM company and they started this company called SAP AG, where the company located in Waldorf in Germany. I think you have heard the name of this place called Waldorf. That is SAP headquarters. We should never pronounce it as a SAP. Always we're supposed to call it as a SAP. Stands for System, Application and Products in a Data Processing. That is the abbreviation or expansion of SAP. And AG, that is the naming of the companies in Germany, which is similar to Limited in India, Incorporation or Corporation in USA, UK, etc. So AG stands for AG. And these are the 5 Germans who are the ex-employees of IBM, came out and started this company and the ERP product. Dietmar Hub, Hans von Hector, Klaus Wallenruther, Klaus Schira, Hasso Plattner. So they are the 5 Germans. Previously, they are working in IBM company. They came out of that company IBM and they started this company called SAP AG and the product called SAP ERP product. Now coming to the architecture. First, R stands for real-time data processing. 1, 2, 3 are called system architectures. Tier is nothing but scope of a computer. Single tier means your standalone system. Example, our personal computer, which is used for personal purpose, for checking an emails, booking the tickets, etc. IBM mainframe system is called R by 2. In 1990s up to year 2000, there was a very big boom for IBM mainframe system. There was a serious bug in 1999 to 2000, Y2K. This IBM mainframes has ruled the world at that time. So it is divided into 2-tier architecture. Presentation layer and application layer is in one layer, database layer is in another layer. Next, R by 3, that is our SAP system, is divided into 3 layers. Presentation layer, graphical user interface, application layer is web application, and database layer is Oracle, DB2, Sybase, etc. This is the system architecture of SAP. Now, how this SAP is providing the solutions to the industries? This SAP ERP product is divided into 2 segments. What are those? technical and functional. We call as a technical modules and we call as a functional modules. People working in the technical side, we call as a technical consultants, and people who are working in functional side, we call as a functional consultant. So that is a designation given in the ERP environment. Now coming to technical modules, these modules are suitable for the people, number one, who are already working in IT industry, in the software industry, as a developers, programmers, administrators, etc. And people who are freshers after their educational credentials from the colleges, academic, and people who are good at IT skills, IT knowledge are recommended to go for technical modules. It means there is a prerequisite if you want to learn any of the technical modules. There is a prerequisite to learn any of these technical modules. Now coming to the functional modules, they are exactly opposite. What are these functional modules? Let us say, for example, I will take an organization, Asian Paints. I think you might have heard of this company. Their business runs SAP. And he is the oldest customer to SAP, which was implemented in 1990s itself. Now in this company, Asian Paints, they have so many departments. What are those? Accounting, controlling or costing, procurement or purchasing, warehouse, production planning, quality, maintenance, projects, personal and administration, safety, etc. So these are the departments that are maintained or active to run the day-to-day business process in the company called Asian Paints. Accounting, controlling or costing, purchasing, warehouse, production planning, quality. One second. Sales, maintenance, projects, personal administration department, safety department, etc. So these are the departments which are active and where the day-to-day business process is running by active of all these departments. These departments are supposed to be treated as a functional modules in our SAP ERP environment. These departments are segregated or subdivided as functional modules. Accounting, it comes under FI. FI means financial accounting. You need to remember the shortcuts as a consultant. CO stands for controlling. Previously, down the line 3 years back, FICO is a single module. We call it as a FICO or FICO. Makes same sense. So we supposed to call it as a financial accounting and controlling. Now SAP is cut it into two pieces. Now SAP is saying is SAP FI is one module, SAP CO is another module. So FI stands for financial accounting, and the guy who is working in this module we call as a FI consultant or FI functional consultant. CO consultant, controlling. Purchasing or procurement, materials management, warehouse management, production planning, sales and distribution, quality management, plant maintenance, project systems, HR, human resources, environmental health and safety. So what is this safety department means? In each and every organization, especially if you take pharmaceutical, chemical, food industries, drugs, cosmetics, healthcare, in this type of industries, the safety department plays major role. Of course, in mechanical automobile companies also safety will be there, but instead of that departments in this type of companies, safety plays major role. Why? What is the reason? Because the employees working in this environment in this type of industry segments, they are going to deal with hazardous and perishable materials where it may cause their life in danger. Okay, they may die also. So that's the reason there will be one safety department. An engineer is called safety engineer. So he has to provide the set of guidelines day to day. People who are performing a task, an operation, or an activity working in this type of industry segments. Okay, and that department we call as a safety department, and the module we call it as in SAP is environmental health and safety. Like this, if you take any organization, okay, any industry, it may be retail, mechanical, automobile, consumer, telecommunication, utilities, etc. Okay, the SAP is providing the solutions. If you take another non-SAP ERP products, they don't know this module called warehouse management. They don't know about PM, QM, PS, EHS. They will not support. They will not support means, first of all, they don't have that flavor itself. Okay. So this is one of the main reason. Okay. The SAP is a leader in the ERP environment. Okay. So it is only one organization, one ERP product as of now in the market will support to almost all the industry segments, as it is providing more and more functionalities which are suitable for the business process. Now, for example, the Asian Paints company is there. Now, instead of SAP, they are going for any other ERP product. Now, they came to know they are not able to support these modules QM, PM, PS, and safety. Then what is the use of that ERP product? Again, the Asian Paints should go for these four functional models to SAP. So instead of using two flavors, go for one flavor. Even the quality wise, even the price may be high. Okay, but you're getting all the flavors in one segment. That's the reason SAP is the leader in the ERP environment. Apart from that, it is only one company and only one ERP product where it will support in almost all the international language, guys. Okay, in whichever the flavor you want to implement SAP, yes, SAP says yes, I am ready. But apart from the SAP, the other ERP products they will not support. And these are the base functional modules in our SAP ERP product. Apart from that, you have advanced functional modules also. These functional modules are suitable for the people who are already completed training on the previous functional modules or who are working. It's mandatory. Now, let us say SRM is there. A person completed training on module or working on module can go for a module called SRM. So is mandatory. CRM, customer relationship management, background of SD. APO, advanced planner and optimizer, background of production planning. And in some cases, people also can do, but very less. EWM, extended warehouse management, and WM. BPC, business process consultation, FICO. And specifically for industry segments like IS retail, oil and gas, utilities, healthcare, automotive, pharmaceutical, media, banking, railways, mills. Like this, you have different flavors in our SAP ERP environment. So for all these products, your base functional modules is prerequisite.